Welcome to another weekend of top tech stories. And as usual, with me in the house is Jim. Jim?
Hi Jerry, how you doing today?
I'm good.
Yeah, welcome to today's episode. I hope we'll have fun today. So guys, here are the top stories in a flash.
Apple recalls all 15-inch Macbook Pros.
Google Assistants help you remember where you parked your cars.
Max.ng raises 7 million round backed by Yamaha.
Your Facebook profile can tell people if you are sick.
Microsoft brings its To-Do app to Mac.
Samsung Galaxy Fold hits the market.
Facebook announces Libra cryptocurrency.
Sending money to your family on WhatsApp and Messenger now available.
Tell me what you know. I'd rather do anything for you. Tell me what you need me to. I'll do.
Have you guys heard that Apple is recalling all 15-inch MacBook Pros sold between September 2015 and February 2017, saying that its battery may pose a fire safety threat? Wow.
I think they are right to do that. You should keep the safety of the people in mind.
Yeah, very true.
Although the company says that there are a limited number of these affected units sold between this period. I mean, between the September 2015 and February 2017.
You know, when they say limited number,
we are counting millions, right?
Counting millions. You know how Apple sells, right?
Of course. And then if you are eligible, and speaking about eligible or eligibility, only the MacBook 15-inch MacBooks are actually eligible for this. The company will replace your battery free. I mean, FOC, free of charge. Meaning that your older MacBook Pro may end up lasting longer than it might have normally.
Yeah, that's a cool thing, you know, especially for people who have ended up using the life out of their batteries.
That's right.
And they said you need to send your MacBook to one of Apple's repair centers.
Obviously, there's one near you.
Yeah, and the company is estimating that the fix could take up to 2 weeks. That's quite a while.
I can't imagine myself without my system, my MacBook. But then Apple says that this will not extend your warranty. So I hope we are not expecting that in one way or the other, this is extending the warranty. No.
It's just the battery that is being changed.
Just the battery. Google Assistant revives feature that automatically remembers where you parked.
Wow,
how wonderful is that?
That's super cool. I must be honest that this Google Assistant feature has really been blowing my mind.
It's a handy feature.
Yeah,
very handy.
Very cool.
I mean, they try to do exactly what an assistant should do for you.
You know, I think you should go get an Android phone.
No. Or maybe
I'm actually thinking of getting a Google Pixel right now, you know, because I think you're gonna experience this firsthand and
right from
Google using their phone. And I think Google Assistant is like
nothing removed from the original Android, real Android from Google.
And where Google Assistant is right now, you know, I'm predicting
way ahead.
I'm predicting that Apple is gonna, bring these guys to their store.
Like partnership?
I'm seeing Apple bringing Google apps, especially Google Assistant, to their store.
Well,
because the level Google Assistant has
Tim
gone
Cook
to.
We have something to say about that.
Well, let's see what he has to say in the next coming few years.
Months?
Yeah.
So this response should be in months.
So Google Assistant is super powerful and it's going to get better with Google's latest work.
How does it remember where you parked though?
You know, when you go into your car with the Google Assistant on, it switches on your map while you drive. And once you stop driving, it switches back to walk mode. So it remembers
the last location
you stopped driving. Cool. So you could be in a very busy place, stay out for long, and maybe you forget where you.
How could you?
It's very possible,
Really?
After all the hustles
of life
of the whole day at work, and you may just maybe have
can't remember where you left your car.
All you just need to do is, hey Google, where did I park my car? And
there you have it.
And it shows you your car is parked
super cool
behind the beans joint.
Near the woman selling amala.
I'm telling you. So this is a handy option if you're out for a long day and can't remember where you left your car in town.
Interesting.
A Lagos-based tech startup, Max.ng, is in the news this time.
Yeah, that's our Niger company.
Yeah, exactly. Max.ng has raised $7 million backed by Yamaha and Pilot EVs in Nigeria. That's huge.
That's huge. Really huge.
That's really. For those of you guys who don't know the company Max.ng, yeah, Max.ng is an app-based platform.
Yeah, tell them.
That coordinates motorcycle taxis and delivery services for individuals and businesses in Lagos, right?
Yeah, in Lagos.
Exactly.
They are based in Lagos. So Max.ng raised a 7 million funding round led by the Novesta Ventures. And out of this $7 million, 6 million of the investment is in Series A capital, followed by 1 million in grants. So this is a lot of money for Max.ng, don't you think?
Money. And we hope that they can
judiciously use this
the motorcycle
to move the company forward,
delivery service in Lagos,
and to better the transportation industry in Nigeria.
This is a big win for the tech
it's a
transportation industry in Nigeria.
I'm so happy. I'm so really happy. So guys, do you know that your Facebook profile can actually indicate that you have a medical condition or really say who you truly are?
How is that even possible?
A study is going on now, and that study is out there to be able to predict the kind of medical conditions, ranging from pregnancy to skin disorders, and just by analyzing people's Facebook profiles. This research is making giant strides.
Nowadays, people use social media for posting cool things that they want people to see about them
every time.
So why would you think somebody would want to post his or her medical,
for example, in this research, they say people's personality, their mental state, or health behaviors are reflected in their social media. I doubt. How true is that?
So person when they mad who won't come Facebook, you talk saying they're mad. Well, maybe this may be true because sometimes even while we try as much as possible to hide a lot of things on social media,
some things are accidentally revealed.
Maybe you are not in a bad mood, or the way you reply to some people's posts or comments about you really shows to other people who you really are. And
quickly you delete it, but forget that what is seen cannot be unseen.
Exactly. And I think that's true because there are some kind of posts you go through and you know that this person is actually depressed.
Right.
There are some kind of posts that people make on Facebook, make on social media, and you know that this person is actually
depressed. That's true.
And there is a trend to some of these things. For example, someone who is thinking suicide. For instance, you notice that they begin to change their profile picture. Sometimes they change their profile picture from
blank
to blank. Exactly. And then
I've seen that before.
Exactly. So some of these things, I think that's the essence of this whole study. Yeah, that's the essence of this whole study.
Who is excited? Microsoft brings its ToDo app to Mac. Yes!
I think you're the only one excited here.
It's our turn this time around.
That's because you're the Mac user here. I've been enjoying this app all the while on my Windows store.
Did I see this partnership between Microsoft and Apple coming? Maybe not.
I think the partnership has been there for a while right now because I think this app has been available on the iOS.
This is what we've been clamoring for, that tech companies need to do more partnerships.
Yeah, you don't need to start reinventing the wheel.
Something that's been invented.
That's why I keep saying that I think Apple should drop Siri for Google Assistant.
And embrace Google Assistant.
Exactly, because I think Google Assistant is way higher in terms of the level the technology has really gone.
Okay, but speaking about the ToDo app.
This app is called ToDo, launched by Microsoft. And it's going to replace Wunderlist that they bought in
2017.
2017, exactly. And this app is finally coming to Mac.
Yeah, so the Mac version also takes advantage of the new platform to offer a handful of keyboard shortcuts and all the things you must have known on Windows version. Exactly. It's also on the Mac natively.
That's really cool. I can't wait to see the Mac.
Not you don't use Mac.
Okay, you can't wait to see the new version of the Mac, Catalina.
Yes,
exactly. So let's see what happens and let's see how this app will really integrate into the Mac environment.
I'm sure it will.
So Samsung executive says that the Galaxy Fold is ready to hit the market.
I'm sure there's something behind the pipeline, right?
Yeah, Samsung at last may finally be ready to unleash its foldable to the world 2 months after its planned release. How about that?
I think they are ready. Maybe I'm predicting them, but that's what the president said in an event in Seoul this week. He said most of the display problems have been ironed out, means that they've been fixed, because before now they've tried to. The release date was 2 months ago. Okay. That was the initial planned date. The planned release date was 2 months ago, and at the launch they had some issues with the screen.
What were the issues?
Issues ranging from maybe some software components, hardware components not fitted properly. But then he's saying that these issues have been ironed out now, so they are ready for this release.
I think that's a good move.
Yeah.
Seeing that they don't want a repeat of what happened to them with the Note 7.
Yeah.
That they had to record 2 times.
Yes. And as bad as the press was the first time, you won't want another publicity.
Negative
publicity.
Exactly.
To say.
Exactly. Big news from Facebook this week. Have you ever wondered how you could send money to your baby in Nigeria without having to send to our bank account?
Well, I've always been thinking about that.
Now this week, Facebook just launched its new cryptocurrency called Libra. And again, with its new wallet, Calibra.
The new wallet, Calibra, will help you send money like I wanted to.
To your friends and families,
your loved ones,
via WhatsApp and Messenger.
The beautiful thing is, it's instant.
Exactly.
At
no
little or no cost.
And it's to anyone in the world.
To anyone in the world.
So all those,
or any business in the world.
All those shakara that I don't want to call their name, those companies used to do to us when we want to send money to our loved ones.
And they will take how much from us?
I'm telling you. All those will be eliminated very soon.
Cryptocurrency has actually made sending and receiving money of recent very, very easy.
Exactly. And you know that this feature has been available on WeChat for a long time right now. And though
it felt like WhatsApp is behind.
Yeah, and though WeChat's own is not cryptocurrency, it allowed us to send money to friends, even on their birthdays.
Very
we
easy.
have what we call Hombao here, you just drop a red packet and people, the fastest fingers first.
Just take it.
Take the money from the group and any group you belong to. So just imagine how easy it will be for you now to share your small alawi with your friends and family,
with your girlfriend.
I'm telling you,
they're always asking for
your
money.
Your parents as well. So Libra isn't just about Facebook.
It's not just about Facebook, right?
It's backed by the
Switzerland-based Libra Association. It's a non-profit organization with a long list of founding members who jointly make decisions over Libra. So it's not just Facebook making the decision.
Facebook is the one who is really pushing it right now.
Yes, because they have the users, they have the base.
Yeah, exactly. But the list of the companies that make up these partners,
big companies,
Mastercard,
Visa, PayPal, Stripe, eBay,
Uber, exactly. Wow. Spotify,
Lyft.
I think these guys really want to do what should I say what Tencent is doing in China, because if you open your WeChat here in China, it's connected to a lot of third-party apps. You can book train, you can book your flight,
without having
order
to
your meal. You can
without having to sign up on each of those apps individually.
You can you can get a movie ticket even without having to leave the app. So that concludes the top tech stories for this week. What are your thoughts, guys? Share them with us in the comments below.
Yeah, and do join us next week for another edition of Top Tech Stories. And don't forget to subscribe and to turn on the notifications.
Bye.
Bye.